Hello, everybody. We are back for round 14 of 23. If you haven't seen the last video, we were at Belgium for the Spa track for the Belgian Grand Prix. Red Scott took the win there. And now we are heading to Circuit Zandvoort in Dutch, which is in Netherlands. So let's get right to it. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, please. Hit that like button and comment if you want to see more content of this. It'll be really helpful for this channel. But now we are heading into the Netherlands. We are now halfway through the season. In case y'all don't know about this track, there's a section where it's a big curve going in the final corner and onto the straights. It's really fun too. And of course, another rain section. Why can't I get a normal season with rain not to be involved in almost every Grand Prix? This is literally the problem. I can't, rain always likes to do much craziness. Oh my god. Right now, everything's in development. You know, I just don't understand why the rain will have to appear in almost every Grand Prix. I mean, that shit gets annoying. Like literally, if it's going to do rain in every single Grand Prix for the main race, I'm just going to be done with it. Because it does not need to keep doing that every time. Even if it's raining at night, I don't understand why it's doing it. Where we're going to the one-shot qualifying to get it over with, and then deal with the rain after. Because this is literally the dumbest shit I ever seen. Alright, what car setup? Increase downforce. Okay. This is the curve setup I was talking about. Really fun. I swear, if I have to start behind Lando, I'm gonna be pissed.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Hamilton, Michael Schumacher and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Well, luckily I'm not starting behind Lando. And I earned an achievement. Great. Just great. Seventy 72 laps in this race. This is going to be very painful.
Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. Zandvoort circuit has 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Michael Schumacher completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Leclerc, Perez, Scott, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Bottas, Joe, Sainz, Ocon, Ricciardo, Sargent, Tsunoda, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe it's also track specific. We've seen some wheel-to-wheel racing throughout the year. Some tracks lend themselves better to it than others. I'd like to see it at every race in the whole season. Is that too much to ask?
Race strategy. There's 3 pit stops. We'll start with mediums and go to the softs for this one.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres.
I swear, At the start of the race, if I go through the middle and Lando starts blocking me, I'm turning his ass. Because I'm getting tired of getting blocked by him.
We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
The record for the most cars in an F1 race was achieved at the 1953 German Grand Prix, 34 cars. The race with the fewest entries saw only 6 cars line up on the grid. This was the infamous 2005 US Grand Prix, which saw 14 cars pulled out of the race due to tyre safety concerns. ushered in a new...
And the Dutch Grand Prix is underway. Lewis Hamilton leads lap 1. This is a better start than I thought it would be. And I turned to it was a bit too early. I did it again. I need to stop. I need to stop turning on that section. There we go.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
Red Scott pulling Lewis Hamilton in the draft. Prescott goes for the
Good
lead.
job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Prescott now leading the Dutch Grand Prix. And these curse sessions are fun to get through. This is my favorite part right here. The right hand curve. I believe this race will probably feel about an hour and 30 is my prediction. In the last game, it was raining for the entire race until we went to dry. I believe that's what happened in the last game when I did this. When I raced on the track. am I becoming famous for winning in this F1 game? Well, to be honest, I'm just, you know, live stream full 100% race in a career mode for a team from the Grid World Series. That would have been like real. I mean, you got there's like other YouTubers who play this game this much. They're famous. They have a lot more subscribers, views, likes than I have. I mean, just recently, I just now have over 500 subs.
Gap to your teammate behind is 3.4 seconds.
Yeah, well, Michael Schumacher right now, he only had one DNF this season, and that's back in Australian Grand Prix in the 4th race of the season. And so far in the season, he's been making top 10s and is now 3rd in the season standings right now. And interestingly, this is the first time I'm ever on my live stream doing a 100% race for this entire season. And I may do it again next season for season 2. This is so weird. And the reason I'm saying this is because on the minimap, 6 drivers is now pulling away. Well, no, not 6. 7. 7 drivers have pulled away from the rest of the pack. And judging the car in 8th, I'm guessing it's Alonso. We have pulled away the rest of the pack, while Logan Sargent is falling behind. I heard of Le Mans Ultimate, it was developed by Motorsport Games. Because that company also made NASCAR 21 Ignition, one of the worst NASCAR games of all time they ever done. So I don't really trust Motorsport Games. Because I don't know how they got the budget to make those types of games. But yeah, like I said, it was developed by Motorsport Games, and I just don't trust them at all.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Hamilton behind. Our gap behind is 3.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens.
So right now, 60 laps left in this race. You know what would be interesting though? If there was like a mod where you're racing against YouTubers, but as AI YouTubers. That would be interesting though.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Just have like
Okay, so we're
YouTubers
leading our
who does
teammate
racing
by
content,
5.2
put their name
seconds.
in it by replacing the AI name and race against them for an entire season to see who's a true YouTuber championship or YouTuber champion. That would be interesting to see. the road next time. Bye.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.2 seconds.
I should hit the curve too much there. I think the tires are starting to wear out right now. Yeah, they are.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Copy. Alright. We're about to walk soon, right about now. Alright, here we go. Gotta get refreshed here.
You've got 2 stops remaining now. 2 stops remaining in this strategy.
Now, if 4 drivers in front of me will have to pay eventually.
Okay, Michael's coming in for his stop now. And gap to the car in front is 7.9 seconds.
Okay, now Lewis will have to pit eventually.
gap behind us is 7.4 seconds.
Alright, Lewis is pitting now, so that'll put Rich Scott as the leader.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.9 seconds.
So right now, I'm almost 8 seconds ahead of Max. Might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Rain. Rain, that's all rain. Just like in the last one, there's rain.
First position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. We're leading the car behind by 7.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 50 laps to go.
This has been smooth driving so far. It's not bad.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.7 seconds.
Is this going to be like the last one where it's just going to be life rain, but we don't change to intermediate? Not sure what I hit. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Looks like teammates are battling for turn. Still don't know how George Russell finished second sprint race, but had to start all the way in the back for the main race.
forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Traffic starting to cloud up now.
Okay, we're running low on fuel. Start lifting off the throttle a little before the braking points and letting the drag do some of the work in slowing you down. That'll help conserve the fuel you have left.
Well, why you guys put in max fuel instead? Oh my god. If I run out of gas, Ryan McCain's going to blame someone for not putting max fuel in. Oh shit. I wish there was like a auto fuel where they just put more fuel in the car for like the entire race instead of just having it matched for one race.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
hot tip now. I'll probably come out. Let's see. I'll probably come out in 7th place. Right? Yeah.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, gap to the car behind. 9.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, 40 laps to go now. Gap to your teammate behind is 15.0 seconds. Radar suggests the weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes.
Alright, hitting it in the next. Hitting next lap.
Push now, we're boxing this lap. Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Huh. I thought it was going to come out 7, but I guess 2 people started to hit.
Michael is in the pits. Michael in the pits now.
count as the other three ahead.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 3.6 seconds. Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.7 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.5 seconds.
Closing in on Lewis Hamilton. Just a light tap, that's all. And the rain is here because I should see some sparkles. I see some sprinkles.
Happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. heavier for the next 15 minutes at least.
15 minutes? Come on.
Gap to your teammate behind is 19.9 seconds.
Right now we're almost done with this race.
Front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, push, push, gap to the car behind, 15.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps. Okay, 30 laps till the end now.
So eventually we're going to have to make our final pit stop in the final 20 laps.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet. Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
You keep saying 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, make up your mind. You could at least say it's going to stay for a while.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.1 seconds. Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limits, come in and we'll put the inters on.
Thanks for the heads up. Weird thing is, he never even put any mirrors on in the last one.
16.3 seconds.
And I'm in the sand. This track is so damn wet.
gap behind is 15.0 seconds. Okay, Michael's coming into his stop now.
I knew it. People were going for intermediate.
Other teams are fitting intermediate tyres. It might be worth considering changing yours too. There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Yes.
Okay, copy that.
Alright, switching to intermediate tires this time.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Right now, Rick Scott is 14 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. He's 20 seconds ahead of George Russell. 21 seconds ahead of Michael Schumacher, 23 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Twenty laps to go next time by.
The rain's getting worse. Be very careful.
Great, getting worse. How worse can it get?
Okay, the gap behind is 17.1 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind is 25.1 seconds. Are you coping okay with this weather? We're watching the amount of standing water on the road, and for now we think it's safe to stay with the intern.
Yes, I'm coping with water as of this moment. So thank you for asking. Although it would have been fun if the track was very dry and not wet every single Grand Prix.
And the gap behind us is 17.5 seconds.
Turn.
car behind by 17.6 seconds.
Oh, my neck. My neck hurts. We're almost done with this race. Almost getting close to 10 laps left in this race. Lots of time here.
Okay, gap to the car behind. 17.4 seconds. Starting to reach the point where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres. We think you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wet.
Going from intermediate to full wet. Oh, have mercy.
Okay, car behind trailing us, 17.3 seconds.
great custom fat ball.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.4 seconds. Green flag.
Awesome. Lifting the grass a little bit. The mistake there would have bring out the yellow flag.
A couple of moments from other cars in the last lap or so. The intermediates are definitely starting to struggle. Might be time to move on to the full wet.
Yeah, the track has become too wet for these intermediates. Ten laps to go, next time by.
Okay, push. Gap to the car behind. 18.6 seconds. You're leading the pack. That's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 18.6 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
We all gonna have to switch to full west tires. This is starting to pick up really bad. Checo's ahead. Right here, HP. There we go. Oh, gone you pal. Oh,
Okay,
red flag.
Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
A red flag that we haven't seen for a while has occurred.
This is essentially a free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
Lap 64. Return racing on lap 66. Getting close to 5 laps left to the race. So right now, lap 66 is 72, so that is about 7 laps left in this race. Back. Let me get some refreshments real quick, and then we'll continue on for the final 7 laps of this race. Okay, I'm back. So now, everybody will eventually have full wet weather tires on. So let's advance.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Alright, we're back racing with 7 laps to go.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
4? I don't even have enough for in the last 7 laps. Why telling me 4 laps of fuel when there's 7 laps left?
Our gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
5 laps to go.
You're in first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, the gap behind is 1.7 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, clear.
Come on, get off. Oh, Logan
Some
Sargent's out.
information on Sargent.
Oh,
they've got a serious
another
car
red
issue.
flag.
Looks like they're
Oh,
retiring.
this is
Okay, and that's a
lucky.
red flag. Red flag.
Oh,
Keep the
this
Delta
is
positive.
lucky now.
Let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
Second red flag. Logan Sargent out. That's the second red flag for this one. Oh.
Play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Oh man, 3 laps left. Oh, only have enough for 1 lap. Oh, 1 lap of fuel. I don't know. This is going to be a close call. If I somehow win this race, that would be the biggest one I ever done. A biggest win with this much fuel left. Oh.
We'll be getting underway in just a moment. Stand by.
I gotta make it next 2 laps before the fuel runs out. I have to brake. I have not to use the gas too much. If another red flag occurs, then it will probably be the final lap. Unless the race ends under white flag, I'm not sure if that will work.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty. Gap to your teammate behind is 3.7 seconds.
I hear the engine sputtering. 2 laps to go.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now, and the gap behind us is 2.3 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. We're leading the car behind by 2.3 seconds.
Come on. Oh, my heart is racing right now. Oh man, this is gonna be intense. Come on, white flag, come on. Survive the final lap.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Come on, car, don't give out just yet. Don't end up like Monaco now. I don't want to end up like it happened in Monaco.
Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon.
Come on, just a couple more corners. And that is how it's done. Red Scott comes out of the final corner with no fuel, about to be empty soon. He wins the Dutch Grand Prix.
So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Well, I think what impresses me most is just how the drivers hold their focus and nerve with these massive rain delays and this changeable forecast. You've got to be out there on track, feeling and looking for the grip and know when it's right to switch compounds.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Oh man, that was a really close call. I'll be honest with you.
Let's see how the drivers' standings have changed. Scott increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Scott.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Oh, that was crazy. I was not expecting to win with that much fuel left. And I was not expecting 2 red flags to occur. But luckily the second one happened because I was not going to make it. I mean, if it was just one red flag, that would have been over for me. But the second one, that is very lucky. So now, let's see what we have for next week. Okay. First, come on now. That shit's getting old. And so is these. These are getting old now. Let's see. 54, 51. Okay, they're all good. So now, Monday will be Monza. Tuesday will be Singapore. Wednesday will be Suzuka. And Thursday will be Brazil. And we are getting close to the end of the season. Getting close to the end of the first season. So now let's advance.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Okay, that one's fixed. Okay. So now, Monday, we are heading to amazing Monza, a very fast track for Formula 1. And now, as always, I thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all Monday.